What is up, YouTube? It's Phoenix today, bringing you a guide on how to win more gunfights within Apex Legends. Today I'm going to be bringing you 5 tips to instantly improve in all of your gunfights. Let's get into it. Before we hop into our first example, I wanted to apologize for the quality of the clips. These are pulled directly from stream, and I was accidentally streaming at a lower resolution than I normally do. Even though the quality of these clips might be low, the tips within them are not. All the tips are going to be high quality. First thing we're going to go over is creating space within gunfights and positioning. And we're going over them together because they're basically the same thing. If you ever take damage like in this clip, you want to back off and heal while creating space. The reason you want to create space is because the enemy is going to have to push you, and while they're pushing you, they'll most likely have their gun holstered to move faster or be in the middle of a sprint animation, and you can get free damage on them. Through this video, we're going to talk about pushing your own advantages and taking away advantages from the enemy. By repositioning and falling back and healing, you take away the enemy's advantage of you being at lower health and them catching you in the healing animation. So don't give your enemies free advantages. Simply back off, reposition, and heal. And if they try to push you, use your advantage of them being in the sprint animation or having their gun holstered and punish them. If you ever watch Faide or any top level streamers, when they take damage, they create spacing through like zip lines, hiding behind doors, things like that. And having good spacing and backing off to heal will give you the time to punish people for pushing you, and also make you determine the pacing of the fight. It will give you more control. So now that we know what we're looking for, let's analyze this clip real quick. We take some damage, so we use wraith's Q for some free repositioning. That's why Wraith is such a strong character. You see Faide and aceu play her. She gets free repositioning with her Q, basically becoming invincible and can run away and reposition and heal. It's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to break enemy line of sight, heal while moving towards high ground. I know my teammates are over there, so hopefully they're keeping them from pushing me. That's what I'm thinking. It turns out my teammates are not really doing anything but following me. And luckily, Caustic is far from his team, so he's trying to reposition. He thought we went over there and that we're part of that fight, so we just get a free kill on him, punish him, and we're going to be third-partying this fight, trying to output as much damage as possible. And the opposite is true. If somebody is trying to heal, you're going to push them, and you're going to see this in a second. You have the advantage when someone is trying to run away and heal. Never let them heal for free. We throw that arc star to prevent the healing. We punish their teammate for trying to help them out in the open, horrible positioning. And we drop down while this Horizon is healing and secure the kill. And we wipe them out and become kill leader off of them. If someone is running away from you and trying to heal, punish them. If you are trying to heal, back off, heal, and punish anyone who is trying to push you if you have the opportunity. The second thing I want to go over is recoil smoothing. We got the hand cam on. So basically it's going to make your recoil smoother and force you to implement movement while you're shooting. And you can use this on any gun, it works. So without moving at all, the flatline can be difficult to control. It has very heavy horizontal recoil if you aren't jitter aiming. It moves around a lot. So how recoil smoothing works is you're going to strafe in any direction simply, and you don't have to pull down or do anything. It's going to smooth out your recoil just as it says. That's without me pulling down or doing anything. All I'm doing is pressing A and D and strafing. And now the shots are very smooth. Whereas if we just try to stand still, start shooting around our target, it'll start going up. So while you're shooting, make sure you're strafing. You should already be, because it's going to make you harder target to hit. But you're also going to get the reward of recoil smoothing. It's as simple as strafing while shooting. And it's going to smooth out your recoil, you're going to hit more shots and win more gunfights. The last thing I wanted to go over was utilizing positioning as well as using cover. So we're going to breaking this octane, so we're going to push them just like our very first tip. If you know somebody's broken and is possibly healing, push that advantage. We have 50 health on him easily right now. So we're going to come around the corner, fry him, make sure we're moving, keep the movement up because the wingman does hurt. We're hurt, so we're looking to back up and heal. We know it's a 2v1, so we cannot push this fight with the 130 health that we have. We're going to be healing behind this door. Doors are great cover because you can see if somebody's pushing you or not. You still have visuals on the enemy. We're going to see the advantage has horrible positioning here. It's just in the open, not utilizing cover and high ground like we are. So we're going to continue peeking from different angles. Whenever you're using cover, peek from different angles. Do not give opponents easy shots, especially Vantage, who has a sniper rifle built into her kit. The last opponent who's up is Revenant. He's kind of a bot, to be honest. So not sweating it too much, but we still peek him from high ground, just exposing our head. The tips for positioning and using cover can be very simple, like staying behind cover, remain on high ground, head glitch objects that you can head glitch, but remaining aware of these things all throughout your game, because you don't know at what moment you're going to get in a gunfight, is absolutely key. It will keep you from having to back up far from your team and heal and do things like that if you're always aware of your positioning. So keep in mind these tips, but as you're going throughout your game, imagine if I was to get shot right now, what's the best piece of cover that I have near me? Top players will move from cover to cover, and so you should always keep that in your mind. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of this video. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like so other people can see it, and make sure to subscribe so you can get more Apex tips in the future. Thank you guys.